So, welcome to a new series, guys. Cardinals Franchise, Madden 20. But as you guys will see, yeah, the whole team's made a custom player. Literally, like, the whole team. Yeah, look. Y'all can see this. Liam and the quarterbacks. We got Tyler. Used to, but it's actually it's real. And we got him in the fullback as the number 4 fullback in case we come to desperate measures. And we got him as the starting fullback. Wide receivers: AJ, Isaac, Burke, and Colin, and I don't know why Charlie's not at number 6, but he is. Should be. Then Jake, Mason, Owen there, tight end position. Left tackle Jack and Nathan. Left guard Jackson and Brandon. Center Landon and Ziad. Oh god. Right guard Noah and Kaiden. And then right tackle Day and Kevin. I'm gonna put him here because his block is actually probably better. Andrew and CJ at left end. Zach and Seth at right end. Low, Phoenix, Alex, and Nick at D tackle. Ethan and Nick, other Nick, at left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, we got Nate, who's 6'5", 245. Special requests he did have. Then Dayton, Miles, and Keegan, right outside linebacker. Chris and Oscar. Corners, we have Finn, Camden, Kellen, and Jason. And then Garrison should go at number 5. Free safety, Eli and Matthew. Strong safety, JJ and Jackson. Kickers, Michael, and punter is Karen. Kick returner, we put Jonathan there. Jonathan, God, long snapper, and none of this stuff really matters. Yeah. All right. New NFL. New message. This is new Madden 20. And obviously our coach
start
Papa
your week
me,
by installing your game plan.
We had to. Player development. Alright, what does Jake have to say? Station. I'm just gonna sing to the regular
season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher reward.
Let's go. Let's make the playoffs.
Start your week.
Against Detroit.
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back,
Oh yeah.
Hello, that's the Chad calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Chad talk it. I eat it, Pac-Man, that's the
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Stafford on first down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. No gain on the dump off at 2nd down. Well, for these two franchises, the Lions and the Cardinals, it all began back on a Sunday in October of 1930 when the Chicago Cardinals visited Portsmouth, Ohio to play a scoreless game against the hometown Portsmouth. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly. Yeah,
usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford throwing on 3rd down. Stafford, he's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off here, the 32.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the toss, here's Allen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Allen, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. On first down, it's Allen. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
disaster.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, box drop.
2nd and 4. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff, and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
It is.
Picked off near the 29. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, 65 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3-and-out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Allen. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the...
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Not the guy I wanted to go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. So that'll back him up 5. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hawkinson. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing to Stafford. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that
that's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
I was guarding like the
A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to take his arm back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the 1st half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Open.
This is caught.
That'll be a touchdown.
15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point up and through. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go into the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Play sometimes is clicked. Oh, I'm just going.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire this thing deep right. He's got a man complete.
I guess that helps.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 1. Throw left side complete to Scott. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. This quarterback now, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Point after up and good. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Tackle.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his second season, the future bright. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Throwing on second down. Stafford. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
2nd and 6. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throw left side, taking it
knocks it out. Count pick it up.
And hit the high. He lost the football. It's loose. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The point after is good. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now it's Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Stafford now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson.
Formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up under pressure.
And another
sacked at the 10.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2,
and he's going to go down again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. James has got it, complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The drive starts with a run by Allen. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. He'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Lions will take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. And tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job. You're trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Stafford now to throw. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jermaine Curse. 33 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence that they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much, maybe a yard, and that's all. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A good run
going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon. I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
That's it. 42-28.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for the Cards, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
All right, let's look at it. Just our stats.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Only 2 sacks allowed. 6 solo tackles. Yeah, those are your stats. That's the yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Even Taylor Bennett is impressed.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more best.
We'll have the Baltimore game tomorrow, guys.
Mexican, dummy base. Get your sauce on the place though. Number save, no name.